All right, we are going to be making a GIF, or sometimes called a GIF file. It is a file that is a moving picture. And when you opened up this assignment, the very first page, reminder, I do want you to rename it. So it should be like the example. If you're in fifth there, you're going to put a 5 space and then your 5 and 3 username, followed by the file name that's up there, 7th grade GIF assignment. As we're working through this, there will be a video here, which is the video I'm making right now. And on the last page is where you're going to insert the GIF that you are going to create. And it will insert just like an image. So I'll show you that as we get to the end. All right, to start, we are going to go to a new page. And on this page, we're going to type in https colon /gifpal-edu.com. Now, one thing I will tell you on the Chromebooks, it won't work if you do not have the S. So make sure you got the S on there. And I'm going to hit enter, and it will take me to the GIFPal website. From here, we're going to click on Get Started Now. We are using the webcam on the Chromebooks, so we want to go ahead and get that set up. So hit Start with Webcam. Mine loaded up automatically. Sometimes it will pop up with a little window asking if you want to allow it to use your webcam. You're going to click Allow and also click Remember. So make sure you do those few settings. And once you're in, this is the page that we use to make the GIF. It's pretty simple. The way it works is we can click on the camera button here and it takes a photo. Now, to make it an actual GIF where it moves, you have to take more photos. So you take a second photo, maybe you take a third photo, and just start adding some different ones in there. That's the basic premise of what the project we're doing. Now, for this project, we are not going to be taking pictures of ourselves. We are actually going to be taking pictures of objects, making them move, making them look like they're animated. To get rid of slides, there's an X on each image down here. I can just delete those. So if I make a mistake during this, I can undo that mistake by just deleting that image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up a little bit higher, and I'm going to angle it down onto the table. And this marker, the Sharpie, is what I'm going to use for my animation or my GIF. And so I'm going to have it start right there. And I gotta get my mouse set up here. And the goal here is to not have your hands in here so it doesn't look like your hands are moving it. Your body can be in the background. It's sometimes hard to keep that out of the image, but do your best. And so I'm going to take that picture. I then am going to rotate it slightly. And if we remember from the walking animation, small movements make it look like it's actually moving. If we do large movements, then it gets pretty jumpy and choppy. So just small movements, making it rotate around. Now, for this project, it requires 48 images. So you're going to fill up the entire bottom part of the screen with images. Now, every once in a while, you may want to pause. If that's the case, then you would take a few pictures in the same position, and then maybe it goes backwards. So it's got a pause in there now, and then now it's moving back the other direction. And this is the basic example of the project. So I've made that marker move one direction, it paused, and then it went back the other way. When we finish with 48 slides down here, and it keeps track over here, it tells I have 12 of 48, I want to go ahead and hit Make GIF. It takes a minute to prepare it, and it will allow us to save it. And so we're actually going to save this to our Google Drive, because our end result here is to upload that to the the Google Slides presentation for this assignment. Almost there. Some examples of objects that you could use would be pens, calculators, phones, One of the cool ones I've seen was headphones. Their headphones moved along the table and then moved up the person into their ears, and that was pretty cool. So you can get pretty creative. The one thing about this is you do not want to be moving large equipment in the classroom. Please, no computers, no big equipment. Keep it fairly small and fairly easy to move. All right, now I'm going to hit download GIF. And I want to make sure my drive is selected. I think by default it chooses downloads, but we want to make sure it says my drive. And I am going to call this Spinning Sharpie. And I'm going to hit save. Perfect. All right, now once I am here, I'm back on this page where my assignment is. I'm on that last one where it tells you to insert the GIF. Insert, and it is an image. It's not a video. So I'm going to go to Drive, and it should pop up right here. There it is, Spinning Sharpie. I'm going to insert that. You can make it a little bit larger if you want, but it's that easy. 48 slides. Make sure your hands are staying out of it so it doesn't look like your hands are moving the object. And when you finish this, you can work on other GIFs, or if you need to work on some software related assignments for the progress tracker, that would be fine as well. Thank you.